Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of December 5th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing, and today we are obsessing about our dream jobs. Was this last week we were talking about this, Catherine?
Mm-hmm.
When we were talking about teaching kids conversation skills, and Catherine told a sweet story about her son once asking a table full of people all there with their coworkers, what would their dream job be?
Right.
Leaving them all to have to say, well, of course it's this one, because I really don't want to be fired. So it got us thinking that, well, maybe we should talk about our dream jobs. We've talked about what our dream job was when we were kids. We've had an episode about that.
We did.
But, you know, has our idea of dream jobs changed? Do we feel like we have our dream job now? Or is there a job that we wish we had that was different? I think I got my dream job. I've been freelancing in one way or the other for most of my career, and right now I have a really steady amount of work with a little bit of variety, and the paychecks come in more or less when expected, and that is really all a freelancer can dream of. You know, that's perfect. One client could be a little more reliable, but in general, I feel like I have a perkin freelance business, and that's what I've aspired to for a long time. So, yay me.
Yeah.
Yay.
How about you, Nicole? Do you is flying around talking to people your dream? And writing books, being a published author?
Okay, that was a dream. That was a dream that I accomplished. Getting my master's was something that I had dreamed about. My dream job. I mean, I'm one of those people that's always looking for the next thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm restless that way. I like what I'm doing now. I like the fact that I do a lot of work from home. I do occasionally fly around to other places to do some work. But most of it's done in the comfort of my own home.
You are, as we record this, in beautiful New Jersey.
I am in South New Jersey.
December, which is not
December.
Maybe the wisest choice, but welcome to my state. I wave at you from northern New Jersey.
The Garden State?
Garden
is that
State.
What it's called?
Well, it's much more gardeny down where you are than it is where I am, so.
It is? Okay. Okay.
But not right now.
Garden piece. Everything
yes, when there are leaves on the trees.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm happy where I'm at now. Would I like something different or more? Yeah, there's a few little things I'd like to tweak. But I think overall, considering what my other options are, I think I'm doing pretty okay. Because I know I love teaching, but a lot of my teacher friends are really struggling right now.
Yeah.
And I really empathize with what they've got going on in their classrooms. And so I feel like I'm in a place where I need to be right now.
Yeah.
Because for my mental health.
Good.
Yeah. So my dream job I think I'd like to do a little bit more work related to inclusion. I did a lot of that for a while. And
that work still needs to be done, I think.
It still does. And then I kind of stepped back from it, and then I'm kind of getting back into it. So I just need to, I'd like a little bit more work related to that.
Did you find writing a book, publishing a book to be all you dreamed it would be? Because I've done 3 now, sort of. One was a work for hire. The second was a rewriting the work for hire, and one of them was my own. And it's like, it seems like such a big thing, such a huge goal, and then it happened, and it's like, well, this didn't change my life. It's like I'm over it. I have no further aspirations to write books.
It's not
But
glamorous.
you maybe do.
It's not a glamorous process. You know, it did change my life because it it launched me into, I guess, a position where I could go and speak.
Yeah.
And consult and train teachers, which is what I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Training teachers was the part that I really wanted to do. So it did get me there.
Yeah.
But
well, that may be because I did a small amount of that, speaking and going to events and stuff like that, and I found that I did not like it and was not good at it. I am good at sitting in my room, putting words on paper or into a computer. I am not so good at,
Well, I never said I was good at it. Just do it.
And I mean, I didn't get complaints. I just felt, I felt like, this is not comfortable. Yeah. So, and if you don't want to go out and do that, if you don't have the skills to do that secondary step of in our sort of nonfiction-y realms, if you're not going to go out there and speak or go to events or trainings or do all
Your
those
book will
things,
just disappear.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, I mean, I've done only like the work for hire kind of book years and years ago. And I have, a couple of children's book manuscripts, and I would love to get those published. But the idea of having to do all of that promotional stuff along with it really just makes me be like, I'm good. I
knew it.
If someone wants to come to me and say, we'll take it, we'll do it, and they'll do everything, which does not exist in the world of publishing anymore. Then I'd be happy to have it published and get it out. But I would not want to do one single thing to have to promote it.
Right. I knew I was in trouble when I think when my first book was being published, the PR person sent me a book called Guerrilla Marketing, Guerilla, not the large ape. But, and it was all about how, okay, here's how you go about it.
Right.
Do all these things. And I'm like,
and you're like, what are you doing?
Supposed to do all these things?
Yep.
It's like, not for you, honey. Maybe there's some authors, but not for you.
Yeah, they're only doing that for
the. And I thought, this is not me.
They're only doing that for the people that already have a huge platform. Right. So it's frustrating.
Yeah, it really is. So, listeners who are aspire to be authors, we're crushing your dreams right now. It ain't worth it. Find a different dream. TikTok's very hot right now. Maybe you can do TikToks. You could be like Nicole's son's cat.
Nicole's son's cat. Getting 5% off your next purchase by uploading a video.
These are our dreams now. We've downsized.
Yes. Oh, boy. Yeah. Have I talked about my my medical delivery person dream?
No. Oh, no. I think you might have, but I kind of share that dream. That sounds like that would be a fun job.
Wait,
except you don't like to drive.
Yeah, but back when I could.
Like you see these little vans that deliver stuff from labs, or I don't know, maybe it's organs, who knows, but they drive around. And so it's like, Amazon or Uber or something, but you don't have other people, you're just dealing with blood samples or whatever.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with humans and
only small parts of them.
Maybe they're parts. And you get to be independently in your car, just cruising around listening to your podcast. And you get a little bit of physical activity and human interaction by walking from your vehicle to wherever it is you're dropping off and picking up stuff. So, I mean, I feel like this sounds great.
I think you should go for it, Catherine. How does one get such a job?
I don't know.
Is there an Uber for samples that you could just be an independent contractor?
It's like a company, that I see the
ads
driving. I see the vans driving around.
Yeah.
Isn't that like Quest? Is that like lab?
That's the lab. I don't know.
That's the lab itself.
The people from the lab.
Then they contract with the guy in the van to go pick up the samples and bring them where they need to go.
Huh.
Like when I got my tooth pulled and I had to have like the fake tooth,
Mm-hmm.
you know, there was a dental lab that made my tooth, and then somebody had to pick it up from the lab and bring it to the dentist for me.
I do see those vans pulling up in front of doctors' offices and picking up the boxes that are boxes of whatever that are sitting in front of the front door.
Bodily fluids.
As long as you don't think too much about what you're handling,
right,
it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all in, you know, containers and stuff.
Right.
So
yeah, huh. Well, look into how you get that job, Catherine, and then come back and share it. Right. I'm curious.
Yes, although, you know, I do, like you, Terry, have it pretty good in terms of having a steady freelance gig that pays every single week.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's nice.
Yeah.
They pay every single week. They actually do?
Yeah.
Good for them. That was not always the case.
Yep, pay every week, and you know, flexible hours. I do them whenever I want. So
that's
it's
nice.
Quite handy.
Yeah,
that way.
I do now and then dream of having a staff job with benefits and steady money and taxes taken out and all of that. But I think those jobs are not for me anymore. I may be dreaming of them; they are not dreaming of me. So. You know, I apply sometimes and hear nothing, and I'm super qualified, but maybe too qualified. So, you know, I don't think that they're looking for people in my age bracket, let's just say. So,
my dream would be for my husband to have one of those.
Yeah.
So that we could have the benefits.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because dealing with
it's terrible.
Or insurance is the worst.
That's the thing. If you're going to have a freelance business, you really have to be married to somebody who has benefits,
right?
Which I am and always have been, and thank God. But he might like to retire, but he can't until I'm old enough to get Medicare. So he's just got to keep working until then, which is not that long, but still, if I could have it, that'd be easier. But oh well. Still, I would rather be doing what I enjoy doing and feel competent at doing the way I am now than to certainly never want to go into an office again.
Yeah, I don't want that. But it'd be nice to have all the other little perks.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
Although I do work for this, I do some part-time work for this company that is almost fully remote, and it is kind of a freelance position. But they are actually so good at offering little office-like perks. Like the other day we had a team meeting and they sent us all a Grubhub gift card for $30 to have lunch on them for the day.
That's
awesome. I was like,
that's nice.
Yeah. So I feel like some of those companies are starting to extend the perks to us at-home people.
Right.
Well, if your dream job is podcasting, let us, you know, dissuade you from that.
And not just because we don't want more competition. No.
Right.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's a good way to vent. It's healthy. It's our therapy appointment for the week.
That's right. That we pay for in our own way.
Yes. So. It enables us to embarrass our families regularly, which who doesn't want a chance to do that?
Right. But we'll stop here for today. That's it for today's round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundabout roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.